Hi guys, Scatlink here. Welcome to my modding showcasing sub-series, Hats Off to You, a series of which we try out community-created hats, costumes, functions, singular levels, full chapters, or time rifts created by the Hat in Time fan community via the Steam Workshop. This will also include any challenge roads of which will have their own video dedicated to earning ourselves a trophy, of which would otherwise be permanently missed. It's the 5th of December, and I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, and that's not due to my own fault, actually. That was due to life and stuff and medical reasons I'm not going to get into. However, I am here now, and it's probably a good time that I'm actually here where I am, because Among Us has a lot of indie cosmetics from multiple different games, like Celeste and A Hat in Time, being available in a latest update. And for whatever reason on A Hat in Time side, there's an official mod. So we got to cover that first, and by having it installed, it's immediately available in your inventory, so I guess I'm not spending the copious amount of pawns that I have. We have, well, the venting badge. Press X while crawling to place up to 3 linked vents. So why don't we actually do that? So I'm obviously not going to use this in the challenge road today, a 46th challenge road. Let's put one here. There we are, pile of letters, very conspicuous. And let's go find somewhere else. This might be a good spot. And you, as you said, you can put down up to 3, but the end all be all is that you can literally just vent like you would in Among Us. Obviously, as I said, I'm not going to use that. I mean, that would probably be good for fast travel in certain levels. And as soon as you take off the badge, the vents disappear. But yeah, it's a pretty nifty little thing there with all the sound effects. But that's not what we're here for today. We are here for this challenge road. Now, for some reason, the image isn't loading here, but if I go through this menu, the image does load. Just got to find it. There it is. Playable time. So we'll talk about this one first, because it's the end of the challenge road, and there's no collectibles in this level, but the other two do have it. And I guess it's also, like, preservation? My voice, can you hear it? The sign, can you read it? I'll wait forever on the horizon if you'll just come to me. Stage is not co-op compatible. Check out the behind the scenes devlog here. So if you want to click that, just go to the workshop and that will take you to it. By Quinn. Not Quinn Bobin, but Quinn nonetheless. I pressed the wrong button, I backed out the entire menu. So we'll cover them in reverse order. We have the Subcon Snare by Miro Halia. A peaceful hedge maze in Subcon Forest. Do you have what it takes to escape? 7 power pawns are needed to escape the maze. There are 10 in total. The game does tell you this. Content warning, there is suggestiveness of self-deletion. It's something to do with the plot of the level. If it's not clear, these are Halloween 2022 mod suggestions that have been stringed together despite being November, December. Interesting. Requires the brewing hat. And finally, we have The End is Nigh, and some spiders will tell you why. And I will tell you why. This, well, in practice, I had to do this level like twice, but there's also a bit of a weird thing with this level as well, which kinda negates needing to play the level again once you've done certain things on your first time through, or if you've beaten the level, because it's got, like, actual flags for checkpoints. So if you grab a key or light a torch, the game saves that and keeps track of it, so if you lose a life or you come back into the level later, it actually keeps that progress. But there was one key that I could not find for the longest time, but I know where it is, and I'll point that out when we get there. By Ultra Boo, alongside Asta of Subcon for some secret 2D art that may have its true purpose shown in TM Boo time. Maybe a mod to check out later, not entirely too sure. Epic Yoshi Master for a specific script, and Bonacle for the Scrunkly model. Go play Dust Apocalypse. That may be another mod as well. It's suggestions for later on. This is my submission for the 2022 Halloween Hat in Time Discord Modding Jam. Ever had weird dreams of spooky places? Or the end of the world? Well, look at that then. Look at a nightmare for you to explore just in time for Halloween. And of course, 4 spiders. How can you even get spookier than that? Well, I'll tell you what, as a collectible in The End is Nigh and Subcon Snare, pretty obvious to get. So we've got like 5 tokens, 3 for the timepieces, and 2 to collect. The music choice is pretty cool. Also, I'm not entirely too sure how this is going to look in editing. I've just noticed there's a key counter now. And it's ripped straight from a Majora's Mask 3D. It's the Stone Tower music. That's so cool. But it is hard to see in this level. I don't actually think Nico's hat can help much here. Oh, it can, but it's very limited. But we're not going to use that. Well, I might do, actually, because this level is quite hard to find things. Let's dodge this spindly Johnny, and we want to keep as much health as possible. So, the gimmick of this level is to, well... I don't think you can actually home on these spiders or jump on them. You have to smack them. Projectile badge might actually be useful here. But the goal is to grab these torches and light these braziers. You need to light all 3 in order to progress, but the game auto-saves every time you light one of these and unlock a door with a key. Also, I would like you to excuse my throat, it is a bit of a problem. There's a small key, opens a door somewhere. Deal with that in a moment. Yeah, it's like an inventory key as well, so that's pretty nifty. It's not like the normal ones that you hold. Ethereal Fiery Spider Plinth. An odd statue of a spider. It has some engravings on it. Eons ago, a great battle with destiny was set in a desert. 2 friends turned enemies. Children of the sun and moon, trying to find a place in the world. There's a little dweller block here. There's going to be a lot of dweller stuff that will blend in. There's some hidden stuff there, but there's also a token. That must be some of the secret 2D art. Which we're wearing the right hat for. Alright, so with that, we need to open one of these doors. Now, I suggest going left first. That's what I did, at least. But there is enough keys to unlock every door, so that's not a problem. This is just the way that I started. Can't climb up that wall, but if we climb up this ladder, we can get on top of the exit area. Yeah, it kind of warps you around in different areas, because, like, the area that we were just at is somewhere over there. An odd statue of a spider. There's some engravings on it. Time, the great equalizer. Chooses no one, yet it decides our fate. A fate worse than death, to be forgotten, to dissolve into the great nothing. I cannot escape it, but my memories can. To become greater than the whole, I must pass my knowledge on, my last stand. Henny, I trust it to you. The fate of my people's legacy is in your hands. Henny? I don't think it's ever elaborated on. I think there's other art around here? No. Alright, so what we gotta do is take out that spider, but that spider can't really be damaged by anything that we have. We need to either smack it, but we can't get over there without getting knocked down. So we need to get across there. There's also an ice block, so we need to destroy that with a cherry bomb. So what we need to do is make our way across this perilous plank. Trying to swing a little bit early, because you can hit them before they come down. The hitbox is always in front of you. Almost fell off there. Got you. Nice. Just thinking for a second here. I need a key in order to get in there, so we'll leave that for later. Scrap the cherry bomb. And perilously make us our way all across these wooden beams. I love the Stone Tower music, it's so good. Although the area is a little bit annoying to traverse to get into the dungeon. But we already covered Majora's Mask earlier this year. That got him. So that's him dead. But we need to get another cherry bomb across to blow open the ice cube. Unfortunately, we can actually see, due to the torch over there, the cherry bomb hasn't respawned. That's because it's now moved, which I think is a little bit cheeky, because I thought I maybe broke the level before. Yeah, this level's very tricky-dicky on its, well, its intense fog. Makes it really hard to see what you need to do. We need to make our way over this way. Smack the spiders if we can. Didn't realise I could smack the braziers, actually. That was a bit interesting. I also didn't mean to grab the heart bomb. Right, there's a chest down there, so I'm going to make a double jump lunge to get over there. we are. We got a small key. We need that. But we need another one in order to go into the right side of the lobby area. But we also need the key in order to do stuff here. Now, these fiery mafia, we're going to ignore because you can't home in on them. So we're just going to take the cherry bomb that spawned over here and just go. Didn't know how I did that, but that's fine. Right, this spider hasn't respawned yet, which is nice. They do take a while to respawn, but fortunately this one's back, which is a bit of a problem. So what I want to do is drop this around here on this corner. Oh, boy! Okay, I didn't do that right, but that's fine. The cherry will not move. It's exactly where we left it, so I can just make a jump over here real quick and kill the spider. As long as we take our time, we should be fine. Pick up the cherry again. Keep moving. And there is a dweller where the dweller platforms are, so we don't need to finagle our way with a time limit. But we do want to make sure that we have the hat at the ready. Pass hat, obviously recommended. And this one lasts just a little bit longer, so we can do this. Well, probably not that violently. But now we can get another key. Right, progress has been made. We now have 2 keys, but we're not done in this segment just yet. We can move on to the next segment if we want, but we don't have a torch for the 3 braziers in the main room. So let's make our way back over this way, because we don't have to be too careful. We can just platform our way across. There we are. Just being careful there. Open this door, get through, and there's our torch. Ah. Now, as I said, this level does save, like, certain... What the hell was my movement there? That was some Twilight Princess shenanigans going on there. Where when the camera swivels when you're trying to move, it kind of messes with your inputs. I guess that's kind of fitting, considering Zelda music is playing. Yeah, as I said, this level does save certain flags of when you do certain things, like when you unlock a door with a key, you don't have to grab the keys again, and when you light one of these braziers, that also saves that being done. So, if I was going to come back through here, I might actually show it off. But I could just run straight to the end in order to get the timepiece outside the Chandrode to get the mod rift token. Alright, this segment. This is the segment that got me along. We need to get into this barrel. That has a key. There's also something up here, but I can't seem to climb up for some reason, so we'll use the barrel. An odd statue of a spider. It has some engravings on it. A king with a heart of gold. A boy filled with joy. Sacrifices for the great good. The world consumed by the twilight. Speaking of twilight. The hero to embark within a dream. The dream of gods. Their master, a mere puppet. Our doom, time's end. Spooky stuff. So there is a story, but I've never actually really pieced it together much. Yeah, we'll do this first. This one's easy. It goes into a 2D segment here, so wall climbing is actually really easy, and I really appreciate that, because wall climbing can be very finicky in a hat in time, so anything to make it easier, most welcome. We need a key to get in here, though. This is where the torch is. There we are. We'll do that in order to save ourselves. So this area can be a little bit complicated. We might go over that way through these perilous platforms, but it's pointless doing that right now. Instead, we want to dodge this spider very easily, mind you, and ride this gear all the way up and around. Don't fall. There we go. And there's 4 cherries here. Sorry for the pause there, mild discomfort. That's what I'm dealing with. Right, so I want to take 2 cherries, so I'm going to place them on this particular gear here. You'll see what that's for in a moment. For now, we want to go back on ourselves. If you want to play it safe, take another cherry and stack it. You don't need to worry about that for now. Just make our way over here. I overshot. That is perfectly fine. Kind of need some health, actually, but I think there's some health along this, so we should be fine. I see the platform, so I'm going to make a jump for it. And there we go. There's no health here. I misremembered. It's fine. So we have a dweller here. We have ice, but we also have a switch, pressure switch under here, which we need another cherry to keep pressurized. This is why you need to put 2 cherries on that platform. You whack this switch, and from the popular darkness are cherries. And because I've stacked them, this glitch still happens. I'm surprised they never patched this out, but I guess that would mess out with some mod concepts, maybe? Right, so I want to make sure I only... That was the wrong button. Not let the dweller touch this one. As I said, this is a pressure switch. What this does is turn off the red dweller bell that was at the start of the level. But before we go back, it may be hard to see, but there is a dweller box right in front of us here, which is right behind the 2D wall jumping area, which you can't escape from because it's 2D, and there's invisible walls. This is the key that I missed, and well, apparently a lot of others missed. The chest is right here, and this has the key. So that's one of the 2 keys that I missed. We're going to get the key that I didn't in a minute. So let's use this to get back over here. I need to make my way back across. Or void out, but I don't really want to lose my health. Although, as I said, losing lives in this level's not really much of a problem. Right, I'm going to swap to the brewing hat real quick. Because even if you try to hit this thing, the dweller platform is solid for your brewing hat, so you can't actually hit the bell. It's protected, so that's why you need to hit that switch with, or keep the switch pressurized, because it's not able to be hit in order to recede, so we can actually get across with a cherry with the dweller hat, or dweller mask, excuse me. So we need to get another cherry now, but we have 3 cherries at our disposal, so there's plenty. And now, of course, if you really want to be sneaky, you could daisy chain and stack cherries, use that little glitch and make it easier, but I always bring 2 for safety. So chuck that into that, take it with me, and hopefully not get stuck so they don't get dislodged or pushed way apart from each other, so I still have them. Toss, jump along with. They're very separated now, but it's fine. Again, I just like to bring a spare with me, just in case if things go wrong. Drop it here. I would like to pick this one up. And we need to blow up this icy barrel. I press the wrong button again. It's fine. I keep pressing lunge for some reasons. That's to drop the bomb, not toss it. And there we are. Got a key. So yeah, the key in that dweller box near the pressure switch, that was the one I kept missing. And it seems to be where a lot of people were having trouble, because it's a blue dweller block amongst purple murkiness, like messing with your depth perception, so you can't really see it very well. But as long as you know it's there, you can get that key. Obviously 1 key is needed for the final door, but we also need 1 for this, so we can get our final torch to reveal the final door. Right. Slower descent, so we can hookshot that. Jump across. And there we go! I could actually use these harpons, so let's do that. And boom! Classic. But yeah, that door was padlocked, and if you didn't get another key, that's a problem. And that's why I was having a lot of issues. But, since we have it, we've made it. There's another plinth up there, actually. I don't think I've messed with that before. What's this about? An odd statue of a spider. It has some engravings on it. Hula, in stasis. Henny, off-world. More time you were given, but stay put. The Queen, full of deception. The crowns, a mistake. She knows the truth. Within the manor, a ritual starts. But halt, time is not right yet. Beware of the cold, that is our date. The time is nigh. Hold in there for a little longer. See. Is that referencing Vanessa? They always seem to add more lore to Vanessa and the Snatcher. Oh, that's not pleasant. Once we step in there. Okay, we're good. Let's get out of there, because that is creepy. Singular golden scarab. What is this? Hands everywhere. Looks like it's absorbed some painting. At least they don't hurt us, even though I am a bit stuck right now. Whoa! I saw those! Holy hell! I didn't see any of these Illuminati symbols. Am I not supposed to linger here? That must be the castle or something, then. I never noticed that the first time I was here. Also, a bunch of hatless kids trying to grab the timepiece and sinking into this ooze. Why are we immune? Also, another one of these haboy plimps. Well, whatever Vanessa was cooking here, let's leave. We don't need that no more. Okay, we get a spin for beating this level. Will I finally get it? Well, it depends if I go for a Pepino skin or not. I'm really trying. Oh! Wound up windmill. I'm never going to listen to that. Time for something a little bit more melancholic and peaceful. It's a hedge maze. This is going to be fun to run through because even while watching the video, when I was going through and trying to be methodical in practice, like how I would structure this, it's not going to work out. So we're just going to tackle it one piece at a time, but at least we have access to everything. You notice a large sign with ominous text. Several layers of paper are plastered over each other, which doesn't look like that's the case visually, with the most recent one saying, "Beware, keep out." After peeling away the outer layer, you read what used to originally be written on the sign. Welcome to the Subcon Snare, a 5-acre maze with over 300 hedges. Plans to rebuild the maze are held in abeyance until the Queen may be hail again. Enter at your own risk. Travelers risk insanity, disorientation, and redacted. Although the snare appears to be closed, you notice a gap big enough to crawl through below the gate. Do you dare enter? Note, you need 7 power ponds to unlock the timepiece. There are 10 in total hidden in chests. So you can't just, you know, find them. That is not what I wanted to do. Slide underneath, and we're good. We are in. You can't walk around the outer edge. There is visible walls. So I'm going to start going in this direction first, I believe. Oh, another being. Are you going to be rude and tell me to leave? Some manners would be nice. I was once a girl like you. Do you want to know what happened to me? Please tell me. I find your etiquette refreshing. Where do I start? Well, the snare isn't that large, to be honest, but there is a magic about it, and I found it hard to leave. My parents were shouting and shouting. I hid myself in the hedges till they gave me up dead. I just wanted to stay. Forever. There's a piece here that couldn't be found anywhere else. It's almost intoxicating. Actually, is it me, or is the bushes kind of pulsating a little? Or is that just the visual? So you can't make me leave. As long as I'm here, I don't have to worry about my contracts. Yeah, the bushes are pulsating. Is that supposed to mimic movement? It's kind of creepy, actually. Alright, so we've got 10 chests to find. We only need 7, but I'll try my best to find them all anyways. There's one already. There is a rift token as well, but you can kind of see that on top of that tree up there, but we can't actually jump very high, because with Hadkid's normal jump ability, we should be able to just jump on top of the hedge maze and break it completely. They could have probably raised it up a little bit, but that would have defeated the whole purpose, so there is a magic about this place, as they said. Oh, hi. I haven't seen anyone else around in a long time, so I have to warm up my voice. I've been trapped here for 47 years. Do you know the way out? Yes, it's the other side. You need 10 ponds. Thank you. There are 10 power ponds and we need 7. We should both be able to escape then. Well, I'm not really sure I want out, even after all this time. Give me a few days to think about it. If you clear the way, I'll appreciate it regardless. At least the option will be there. You'd think you would be mad. Go on, I'll be watching you. Fair enough. So there are landmarks in this maze, which I will be pointing out, so it'll be easier for you to, like, see where you're going, because when you're standing next to certain landmarks, the camera can actually zoom out above the map so you can see where you are. But this isn't one of them. The existence of crosses on graves implies the existence of a hat-in-time Jesus. Fair enough. I mean, there are graves in the game as well, so, you know, whatever. So this is a dead end. Oh, I think I just saw a landmark. Yep, a landmark. A stump. We jump on this stump. The camera should zoom out. Okay, it's not for me this time. Did do it before. Okay, I guess not. That's a little bit annoying. So I did have the camera zoom out like that before at that particular point. Also, any little dips of water underneath bushes like that, you can go under. We won't do that right now. Let me head back for just 1 secondo, because I'm going to go this way. That just loops back around, okay. Fair enough. No, this is a dead end entirely. Alright, let me go back round. Let's go this way. Again, it's very hard for me to actually paint this out in my head, so I don't keep going back on myself, but this is all mostly dead ends. And again, we got to get all the ponds, so you do kind of need to explore. Speaking of, there we are, got that one. I just came down this way, didn't I? Right, so it wants us to go underneath here. There's a chest right here. Nice. And that's all there is in here. So that was kind of worth, actually. Right, back we go. Back to the start. And for sake of, if anyone is trying to follow the exact same path I am taking, I am not cutting. That is the wrong way. It's not that bad of a maze, honestly. It's just, you know, being in a guide sense, not really the best thing. So I want to go in this direction now, I believe. This tree's kind of exploded with its roots. Oh, hang on. Okay, it zoomed out a little bit, so we can actually see where the maze is kind of going, but it's not zooming up high enough. I think it's because it's trying to focus on the landmark in front of you, therefore it tilts up a bit, which is very useful, but it's not doing that right now. We're back on this strip again, so if we go back that way, it'll be back to the start. Actually, no. Back to the start will be down this way. Yeah. So we'll blow up that box in a minute, but if we keep seeing that box, that means we haven't gone too far forward. Oh. Sometimes there are little gaps in the bushes that you can actually squeeze through. Don't have collision. I thought I found a moment there, but I did not. Now, let's check this corner. That's back to that tree. Nothing here. Sprint hat, obviously very useful. Yeah, we're just kind of going in circles at the moment, but we're moving on now. That's a dead end. Nothing here. And I believe that is everything on this side of the map. Can't zoom out on this tree. So it's now time for the box. Actually, hang on. There's another box here. I forget. Do I blow this one up first? Yes, I blow this one up first. We want to leave the first box for last, because that's the best one. What's this? Oh, that might be the impact of my explosion. There we are, because then we can get that pawn, and then we move back. Alright, onwards. Now we go past this box. I think we want to go underneath here, because it will just loop us back round. Wait, no, hang on. This is a dead end. Oh, is it? Yes, this is a dead end. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, I'm getting mixed up now. Got some grass here. Some very Wind Waker-ish grass. Kind of a landmark, but not mostly. I think I've just looped back on myself here. There's something there. Wait, hang on. Oh, I've gone into the middle. I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do the middle yet. The middle is kind of a nice little nexus. And there was a chest there, so we'll deal with that later. But we made it to the middle at least. So we'll deal with that as it comes. I've got myself turned round. And I've lost where I've been. Let me go back. So we haven't found much of anything at the moment. Alright, we're back. Yeah, okay, so we're back to this point where we slid through originally. I'll probably speed that up to get back out. Gotta blow that up first before I do anything. There we are. And I think this loops back round to where we went underneath. Yeah, I was supposed to do that first. That was my mistake. Because it kind of just loops back round onto this point. And then we want to go down this way. This is what we're going to do. Sorry about the rigmarole there, but it did lead to the middle if you want to go in there. So you can see why this is confusing. I mean, again, it's a hedge maze, but I don't have the map. Despite going through this level twice, trying to memorize a route. Also, as I said, it's been a little bit of a while since I practiced, so please forgive me. That's a dead end. Wait, have I looped back into this area already? It's a dead end. We haven't found anything for a while, but we're making our way to the furthest corner, so furthest left corner from start. In fact, we're here, aren't we? Yeah, because there's nothing here. But around this corner is a chest. How do I get in there? It's further on, I think. What's down here? Oh, that's where I came in. God damn it. Getting turned around. Oh, I found it. There we go. Bloody hell. I kept walking past it. It was down that, like... So, there's the end. That's where we came through. It was down that way, not this way. I must have missed it. Now, it looks like we should be able to get through this way, because there's something there. But I think you go back and around. This way. This is how we get to it. Oh, here's a landmark. Okay, why is the camera not zooming out when I reach these landmarks? That's actually annoying. Maybe it's because I was playing on Steam Deck, so I was in technical keyboard controls, so the camera zoomed out a bit better. Oh, you're not a chest, you're a man. I wonder if I could dig my way out. Something had to have made these crawl spaces, right? Subcon Snare will claim us all. Don't lose hope! Yes, there must be something magical about this maze that drains the hope out of us. I can't give in. I mean, if you got the idea to dig, then, you know, you haven't given up entirely, have you? There's the chest I wanted. And we have enough to get out. And I've only done half the maze, really. We've got, well, 2/3 of it at least. And guess what? We are quite close to the end. I'll just go down this way, past this little house here. It's the garden keeper's shack. Better not bother them. Seems someone is home, though. Do you still want to knock? I'm going to knock. Bravely, or perhaps stupidly, you knock on the door. The gardener answers. What in the peckin' peck are you doing bothering me? Do you have a death wish or something? Leave me alone! You hear a loud curse from inside. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? But guess what? Torch is right here. That's how we get out. And look who's waiting for us. We're not done in here yet, so we're not doing that right now. We're going to explore the last half of this maze. Sorry that it was a bit messy on that particular quarter, but we're going to continue pushing. And it's taking us back over here. What we want to do is start making our way onto the other third of the maze that we haven't done yet. Which is in, well, hang on a second. Oh, we're back here again. I keep looping back on myself, goddammit. So confusing sometimes. Yeah, we want to start from... Hang on. I'm sorry. I want to get a good landmark start. So, where the timepiece is, over here, you've got this big stretch going down this way, from where the two torches are marking the exit, right? I went down this way. You can go down that way as well, but we'll loop back from that point. So let's go down this way. I want to see if I can keep on heading in this direction as much as I can. So I'll go down this way and around. Not there. This way. There's more down that way, but let's head back to this side for now because we couldn't get into this little bit. I'm stuck. There we go. Hello. Big lamp. Shh. Not so loud. Don't give us away. Don't tell anyone, but I'm going to burn this place to the ground. I can't take it anymore. I've lost so many family members to these cursed hedges. So, get out of here. Fair enough. I'll leave you be. But of course the magic of the place is preventing him from doing that because he's just sitting there with the lamp. Can't get to the far corner here. We've got to go in this direction. Honestly, this part of the maze feels a lot more linear. And since we can't do anything else now, so we'll go underneath. And we're in the middle. Wait, hang on a minute. That's not right. No, wait. There's a gap. There's a gap in the hedge. I remember. There's a gap somewhere in the hedge. Just got to remember where the gap was. Is it over here? Maybe I do go under here then. Nothing there. Yeah, it was... Yeah, we've looped back into this entrance next to the chest. We've looped back round now. So this is what I want to... Wait, that's not what I want to do. I want to go this way. I want to go around in this direction. This half, this corner of the maze, excuse me. And here's the gap I was after. There we are, that's what I remembered. There's something over there, though. Can we get to it? Over here. There is something there. Oh, hello. Seems to have forgotten that you're here and continues to mock the hedges. In the far corner now. Another pond. I believe that's 9 out of 10, so it's just back to the middle now. And then we've got everything. I was just remembering where that one was, because that was kind of half bothering me a bit. And rope. Yeah, for some reason it's just not zooming out when I reach a landmark. I did do that in practice on the Steam Deck. So I'm sorry about that bit of misinformation. And I've made it back to the exit, funnily enough. Which I don't want to do. I need to go back to the middle. So let me backtrack to there. Oh! There we are. I found... Okay, now we have 9 out of 10. My bad. Didn't fast forward that. I just missed that one pathway. Okay, now we're going to head our way back. That is not a gap I can go through. Oh, crap. I haven't gone down this way either. What's going on? Forgetting things. Actually, I think this will take me back to the middle. Oh no, that was to get out of that little bit so I can actually get back to the end. Right, okay. I need to get back to the middle. Give me a sec. There we go. Okay, so as I said with the middle here, it's kind of like a nexus. You've got like two different openings, which is where we pretty much came through both ways. But there's also a bunch of stuff. So let's get our final pond. There we go. Again, sorry for the messy go-around in this place. That was actually more messier than my first time through, funnily enough. But I wasn't too sure how else to do it. Because it does loop around on itself, as you've seen. Speaking of loops, you look at the rope on the chair and the branch above and get an idea, but you have a lot to live for, right? You do have something big or small to live for. Yes, both. Then carry on, heroic hat kid. Yeah, I don't know if that will actually kill you or not, if you agree. Maze must be getting to you. You shake your head and carry on. No, that's the wrong hat. Alright, so nothing much else going on down here. So, what happens if we go through this door? Oh! There we go. Got a token just for making it to the middle of the maze. A little prize, I guess. As well as a good view of the maze below. So you can actually see where we've started. You can see some of the trees. Maybe some of the landmarks. You can see how confusing it is. In fact, there's a spot right there that I didn't actually blow up the blocks. Which, funnily enough, if I go for that... Can I actually get there? Let me see here. Go for that water. Follow it. Oh, wait. I can't do that. Yeah, I can follow that round. We'll open those blocks, and I'll go straight to the end. There we are. So, yeah. This is also quite useful to actually see where you can go. So, if you get to the middle, it might be useful to find the rest of the ponds you need. Right, so let's use that knowledge we just got. Go back out this way and follow it round and just keep following it until we bump into some blocks. There they are. Then we just keep trying to push forward. There we go. We can get out. Easy. Oh boy. That was an ordeal.
Why, hello there! What did you think of my maze? You didn't get lost, did you?
A little bit.
Can't believe kids these days. Trespassing, with no regard for privacy. I ought to kill you. But that's no way to treat my best friend, right? So take this timepiece and skedaddle. But if you want answers, talk to me again. So, this snare... It's magic, of course. It's a beautiful, special kind of pacification spell. Of course, it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes people enter, they don't want to leave, so much that they decide to die here. However,
What went wrong?
it was originally made to bring peace to those who had just lost their loved ones, wandering the hedges, taking in the garden. Peaceful, right? But the spell was a little too strong. Too much of a good thing can backfire, after all. And those who entered slowly became sedated, and when your mind slows down, you know what happens. They lost all hope and joined their loved ones. But you don't have family, so you won't have that problem.
Rude? But yeah, it kind of just shows that the lore of this hedge maze was actually a lot more peaceful than it ended up being. Because the spell of trying to, like, you know, pacify people and keep them calm was a bit too strong. They got addicted, didn't want to leave, and then, you know, the worst happened instead.
So go on, get out of here. Unless you want to join us forever. You're my best friend, you know.
I'm not doing that. I'm leaving. Unfortunately, we're going to see your other half again, and not in the most pleasant of ways. And you want to know what I mean by that? We can't use our hats. Mafia?
Sweet solstice! How did you end up here?
Not a clue.
I don't know. I've been stuck on this horizon a long time now. I was beginning to doubt anyone had received my message. A way out? Maybe that door over there will lead somewhere. But watch out! The gap in the door. It's a separate horizon. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? Forgive me, my child. I felt compelled to say that for some reason.
No matter what you choose, he says the exact same thing. Yeah, not too sure why he's here in particular, but you know what it is. PT. It's the PT demo that was removed from the PlayStation Store. Recreated in a hat in time. So, Lost Media no more, I guess? It's been technically remade / ported? Quite nice, in a way. Hattic. Stay out. Never open. Can't actually read that. Turn around. Gaming is such a drag. Every year people stay inside, shoot the same boring enemies, and play the same kind of games. Yeah, 3D platformers have gotten pretty rare. Here's hoping we can change that. Is that an excerpt from when this game was in development? Not PT, but... Yep, it's treated like a purple rift with multiple layers, which I guess is the only way you could make this work. Yes, we do have ponds to collect, but so far, nothing. Nothing's changed here. You know where it is, we got to figure out what's changed. Doors open. Something in the sink. Hopefully not a fetus. Oh, I don't get stuck. Nothing in the bath. At least we can go in there now, I guess. Door's locked. Do you trust the tap water? No. You don't seem too sure. Well, I wouldn't drink it if I were you. Looks gross. Can't check it anymore, but what if we go back in there now? Nothing in here. Where is our key to progress? There's no way for us to move faster. What? I cannot move on. Was I not supposed to choose that option? I haven't had a problem last time. I actually cannot move on. Did I break this? Oh, there we go. I was supposed to check the door first. My bad. There we go. That's what I didn't do. I thought I did something wrong for a second there. I didn't try the door without the key. So that was my mistake. My apologies. Brain fart. Had some choirish music going on for a second there. It's getting darker. Way! Hello there, Vanessa. Of course. Always has to be you. Can't get in the toilet again. Way! She's messing with us. Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started. Let's just leave. That kid's now doing her little sneaky run. Or scared sneaky run. We can go back in here again. Ah, there is a baby in the toilet in this sink. Hello again, my child. I see you've met the missus. She's quite the feisty one, isn't she? Why are you in the sink? Oh, this? It's surprisingly comfortable. You should try it sometime. In fact, I don't think I could remember my original form if I tried. You know, if you were to stay here, you could always join us. Are you the weird mafia Joe at the start of the level? Not actually the mafia, but you're just taking different forms. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. It was worth a shot. Maybe there are some clues outside of here. Why don't you see what you can find? I'll do what I can from here. Good luck. Okay, so not as spooky as a fetus in the sink, but, you know, it still kind of gives you the same kind of vibe, in a way. What a cute bear. You have one just like it at home. Yours is bigger, though, and cuter. This is a pretty old phone. Pity its batteries are dead. Upon closer inspection, you notice that all the keys are the same letter. Oh. That's one clue. This is easily the weirdest thing you have ever seen. Who builds a clock without hands? What's that? You see some strange markings on the back of the clock. You can barely make out the letter M. It says hat on the front. digital clocks are apparently foreign to a time girl in a spaceship. You're not sure this is here to keep someone out or you to keep in. You see the letter N edged on the door log. I can barely reach that one. What kind of a radio is this? Its range must be incredible to get such a clear sound. We were just listening to this earlier. The frequency is set to O. You should try listening to that station when you get home. If we get home. Only 4? The bear must have been an optional check. My dear, look what you found. Look what I found when you were out. It's a key. It was just sitting here inside the sink the whole time. Who knew? Here, I'll leave it to you on top of the seat over there for you. So any luck searching out there? Letters? And they spell... Yep, moon. Spooky. Oh, the truth's so close I could just leap to the moon. Oh, I don't intend to reinforce hastiness. However, she's probably nearby, so I'd hustle my sweet self out of the immediate stratosphere if I were you. Till we meet again. And he's gone. Right, so we grab the key and we flee. And we want to keep running.
Look above you. I said look above you.
Hello. What you doing up there? Yeah, just gotta leave. Almost done. We've got some more ponds. The eyes are everywhere. Right. You want to be grabbing every single one of these and not missing a single one. I believe one of the final segments is quite a long twisting corridor where you don't want to, like, miss one. And as you can see, it's kind of repeating already. The eyes are watching. She's nowhere near us at the moment. We're doing alright. But she might be catching up. That door's got a padlock on it. That's not good. Cancelled. I mean, yeah, the PT thing was cancelled. Let's keep running. At least she hasn't caught up to us yet. Actually, she was on my arse quite a lot during practice, so I might be doing better, or it's sequenced to be like this. We've got them all right, so it's all good. I think that might be the purple rift check, or that's supposed to happen. Right, we need to find the door with the padlock and not stop running in this direction. Yeah, it is kind of looping around now. She's onto us. She's closing in. Let's get in. Nothing in the sink. Let's just go. Of course, it entered the toilet. Whoa. Nothing but default textures. And missing assets. I have a feeling that this was, like, a reference to the whole thing being deleted. Because, you know, as I said, the PT demo is not actually a thing. I thought it didn't have any batteries.
Used to be her prints. Although Subcon isn't the sort of place for subplots. Then, one by one, the worlds closed off to me until all that was left was here. Disconnected and disjointed, I walked. Could do nothing but walk. Then, I saw me walking in front of myself. But that snatcher really wasn't me. Maybe it's for the best. My dear, thank you for preserving and, in doing so, giving me the gift of closure. In return, I want you to have something very dear to me. It was the only thing I had with me in the end, though I have a feeling you were always meant to have it. Please look for it and for me. the horizon.
Snatchy boy? The door's open. This one's not, even though there's no padlock. We've left. Guess where we are? Funnily enough, what the first level of the challenge room mentioned. Times End Bookstore. I don't know if that was like an interesting tie-in or anything, but yeah. Kind of interesting that one of the final beta maps for A Hat in Time was also used for the location of another demo that was, well, lost to time. I think that's pretty nifty, honestly. It's kind of a nice little wrap-up. And although that we will have, well, 3 more tokens for the spin, obviously I'll be doing that right before we end. We can have 2 spins worth of stuff. I just wanted to, like, take this slow, because this is kind of a nice ending to it. Now, obviously, there are enemies around here. Be careful, as you still cannot attack, you still can't use your hats. You are still hampered, so just, you know, avoid them. Head to the end of the road, where the light shines, and you can leave. Honestly, a nice adaptation of the PT demo that was lost at time. At Time's End, archived at the bookstore. Let's go spend our tokens, once I get them outside the challenge room. And there we are, Challenge Road 46, just in time, because, well, even though I have, obviously, since the summer event, not done another stream of, you know, racking up the kills, needing up 100 kills in order to, you know, get all the rewards out of the Battle Royale, that still has its spot available for when I eventually get to covering all of that stuff. But we can still continue with other stuff as well, considering that, you know, at the time of recording this, it's the winter event again. Winter event 2023. But we're not dealing with that today. That will be next recording session, because I got to see what I got to do, and I'm not going to miss it this time. But we have 2 spins worth of tokens now, so we might as well spin those right now. This is why I was avoiding showing any of this off at the beginning, because it wasn't relevant until now. Also, nice cardboard cutout with fire right there. Gotta keep it safe for the kiddies. Despite what we went through. Also, what's with the frame rate for a second there? I guess I'll take that. I didn't mean to press that button, but it's a golden god. Don't have the right hat. Oh well, it's fine. One more spin. Because I really want to get something useful. That is not what I'm after. Yeah, not really a fan of that one, really. GG Grooves doesn't seem too bothered either. But yes, that is going to be it for Challenge Road 46. If you haven't noticed, with all the presents as well as the snow flying around, yep, it's Christmas time. So I did say that we started on December 5th today. That's what all this recording's been done on. That's why I've been avoiding the hub until the end of this video, because that's what's following on after this. I mean, other than in the main playlist where it will be the Battle Royale stuff, following that will be this, because that's what's going to be. So, see you guys for that. And whenever I down for more Battle Royale, I might just grind it in my own time and just show what I've got so far as a montage, because I did record that live stream. So I just haven't got around to editing that yet. That's just kind of sitting on my hard drive. So maybe I'll make that the compilation. Then I'll just grind the kills in my own time. Because all I need to do is show off the rewards at the end of the day. And that's basically it. And that can be done at any time. So I can easily stick it in where it needs to be in the playlist. So it makes a lot of sense. But other than that, that was all sorted. But we've still got Christmas stuff to do. So I'll see you guys next time for that. See you guys then.